64, to be fair.
Say what?
You didn't like most of the 3D games on the 64.
I didn't like the one because I just didn't like it. I didn't like Super Mario 64 because I don't like Super Mario 64. It's not because
Mike, did you
huh?
Did you He said Banjo-Kazooie.
I never played it. Okay, here's the thing. I actually started playing that on my emulator, and I got like the first like stage completely 100%, and like the second stage about like 50 to 75% done, and then like I lost the save file, and so I just walked away from it.
That's fair.
Because I did not want to start that over, and I was using a walkthrough for that. I even did the same thing with the Donkey Kong 64. Like I was playing that on my emulator as well, but and I was trying to get all the bananas. I was trying to 100% it, but there's a roulette thing in that game somewhere. That's it. It's over.
Yeah,
there's a roulette thingy in that game somewhere that fuck it, that the emulator had broken. It didn't show anything. Like it was a barrel that had like a roulette wheel on it, or roulette wheels. I'm sorry, made out of barrels. Slot machine, that's what it was, not roulette. Slot machine, made out of barrels. And the ROM was broken to the point where there was like no display on the barrels, so there was no way for me to finish it. So I just kind of like walked away because I are a chump. So no, I didn't dislike all the 3D games on 64. I mean, to be fair, like the Pro Skater series is a 3D game. You know I love that shit.
Yeah.
Like the majority of games on 64 were 3D. Like I liked what's the name of that game? Shoot, Star Fox. I like Star Fox 64. I didn't really get it. Like it was hard. It was hard, not hard in the sense of like it was difficult to play, but hard to get the different routes. Damn.
What the f? Keep kicking this over. Damn. I'm glad it's not open. Keep kicking it over.
You
What
want
is that pizza?
Stick around and let me try to come back in, or because it's determined to hurt me.
I think
How much of this you getting?
It'd be a good idea to try to save you.
No, because I'm dead.
Okay, well, which way? What am I getting? This? Yes.
But to be specific, Piff, I didn't play Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time. I never played Majora's Mask, period. But I didn't play Ocarina of Time on the 64. I played it on GameCube. And I didn't like it because... I didn't like it because it's like, its puzzles and stuff were really, really convoluted.
Wait, did you play Master Quest first?
No.
Because I remember there was a port on the GameCube that had...
Yeah, it had Master Quest,
Quest.
but it was 2 different discs. It was...
Okay.
Yeah, it was Master Quest and then the regular game.
Because I never played Master Quest and I wanted to. The reason I haven't touched Master Quest is because I haven't beat... what is it?
To her up.
I never beat 64 Ocarina of Time. I've seen it. I've seen the ending of it. Hell, I've actually technically beat it, but I never beat it from start to finish. I remember I rented it one time, and there was a save file at the end. I was just playing it.
You're a good guy, I like you.
Yeah,
Get in where you fit in. You didn't make it?
No. I'm gonna go back and get ammo because this isn't good.
Really, can you do me a favor? Can you give me like a plate so I won't accidentally knock your stuff on the floor?
What we need is shock ammo. I don't have much of it.
You gonna learn to tell me no.
I had a shot grenade that will actually...
No, I wouldn't. I'm not that petty.
But Master Quest was like a harder version of Ocarina of Time. Like,
yeah, that's why I wanted to play it.
Because it was a harder version of Master Quest? I mean, Ocarina of Time? Okay.
Because that's the reason I haven't touched it. Like I said, I haven't beat Ocarina of Time. So, I want to beat Ocarina of Time. play that, like get like 100% it, and then beat Master Quest. Cause you can't appreciate Master Quest if you don't know like what
yeah,
is a
if you
better
don't know
version
how
of.
hard it really is, yeah. And like I'd assume
Like
it's just
they're
because
saying-
the game requires more from you. Like that has to be it.
What the game requires? What?
More from you, like enemies do
Well,
more
the
damage.
puzzles are harder.
Is that what
Yeah,
it
I think
is? That's
enemies
what
do
I
more
was
damage.
wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Master Quest is, it's like the same game, but like shit's different. Like routes are different, I think. Like if there's like a part where there's a maze, the maze is not the
Get
same.
the fuck out! I landed on top of it.
The puzzles are harder, the enemies are harder. Yeah. But they were saying that it was supposedly a whole nother game. It was supposed to be like a sequel. And when they didn't come out with the sequel, they just kind of left that alone and just made, you know, it Master Quest.
Yeah, technically, like Majora's Mask was the sequel. But watching him play Majora's Mask and like, I don't think they finished it. Like, yeah, people were not a fan of watching
So
him
the
play.
fact that he, yeah.
They did not like watching him play it because he wasn't good at it. Like it really came down to Aaron isn't good at. He just isn't good at it.
They make me laugh. Like I can talk about what game he like and don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like actually, him playing the Zelda games.
Oh God! What is
made me
this
laugh more because
nonsense?
he would hate something, and it'd be really his fault why he hated.
Yeah, kind of sorta.
So I'd be dead laughing at him. I don't just be, you know, all he hates is okay. So he hated. But you still finna play it for my amusement though.
Are we gonna have to take that a long walk back? Mark.
I don't know.
Where Jay go? Jay still in there?
Yeah, he's still here. Kind of, sorta. Just quiet.
You falling asleep, Sam?
No.
Where are you, Phil?
In the battle.
Oh.
I got here before you
Oh, good stuff.
regenerated.
Cause I thought you was out here. You should have said something, boy. I was out here looking around. I'm gonna find your ass. Like, it is what it is. Like, I suck at video games. Like, I'm terrible at, like, those kind of video games. I really, really am.
Oh,
This boss has several phases, by the way.
I can
Let
tell.
you know.
I know you said what you said about us talking about the DMC shit. You said, you know, move on from it. But I just gotta ask you something, right fast. In the new Devil May Cry HD, whatever, DMC4, they have a scene on Virgil's ending where he's leaving, and you know he's killing some demons or whatever, but he's leaving pretty much the little town I think the game is in. And when he leaves, there's a bunch of people in like hooded robes where you can't see their face, but then there's this one chick in white. Now the hooded robes were black. She's the only one wearing white, and she takes her hood off after he passes her. She takes her hood off and watches him leave. The camera is fixated on her. You know what I'm saying? We don't even get to see him leave. Like, we just see him pass her. And it stays on her, and that's the end of the scene. So, my question is, if they weren't trying to hint the fact that he banged her, what was the whole point of that scene?
You're asking Jay, and I think you should be asking Phil.
No, I'm asking you, but
Me?
I'm more or less asking anybody. Yeah.
I ain't never played it. I ain't never played it. I played the start of
I
Devil May
came
Cry
in
4.
like right at the last word he said. If he was talking to me, I missed all of it.
Okay, look, I was playing the game.
Well, I'll tell you for sure,
you
Phil
don't.
knows. He's like, don't you put that on. Put
I
that on
don't
me,
know
Ricky
what y'all
Bobby.
talking about. I was not listening.
Come on, Mark. This one right here, Mark. Oh, fuck. Fuck Ricky. Fuck Rick. Morty. I don't know more. I don't know.
Just die and come back.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive, Morty. You don't get it. Like I'm the smartest man alive. I'm the greatest ever. Muhammad Ali can suck my dick. He ain't shit.
Do you know that a lot of people hated that Bushwick shit, but there's so many people that want them to do another one?
They want there to be what?
They hated that Australian Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of people in the fan base that wanted them to do another episode of that. Because it was so damn funny.
I think people hated it because they thought it was real.
They thought that was going to be the show.
Yeah, right, and then they just got mad because they were wrong. It was like, I'm dumb. Right. Don't you make me dumb.
Right.
I wouldn't be mad if they made another one. Like, I really wouldn't. It would tickle.
I think it was funny. Like, it wasn't that funny.
No, it was. It was funny. It was comedic. It was a joke.
The whole Rick and Morty thing when you talk, when you imitate Rick talking to Morty, like the way they did it, it's still funny, and I imitate it all the time.
No.
Stay alive.
Give me.
It ain't gonna matter. We killed. The fucked up thing is, I would have been alive to get the last ad, but it shot the shit out of the ground and killed the ad. Give me a motherfucking life bar went away. Talk about games that are
okay. So can I pose my question to the audience
Yeah, Mark. Oh wait, before we go back in here, Mark, try to answer that.
I don't know.
I want everybody's opinion.
Specific thing.
I think the objective would be to, if they put the focus on her, it was probably to let you know that she was important, and probably that she was going to be like a big part of the next game.
Right. Well, okay. Her only importance was that she had a crush on Virgil. Like, she's not. I don't even know her name. That's how unimportant she is.
To you, though. Because she might have been really important.
She might be important later. Well, I mean, if she's Nero's mom, that makes her incredibly important.
Because they didn't pan down to her stomach or nothing, did they?
No. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
He's not talking to me. Like,
what'd you ask?
That's really good. Did they pan down to her stomach?
Yeah.
Did it let you get up because you got the because you got in the health bar and the steel bar?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark, it goes.
Yeah, it started over.
Huh?
It started over.
No, I mean, her that shockwave deal, like, it goes. Like, I jumped over it and I still got hurt.
Yeah, you have to jump really, really high.
It's cheating. I know it started over. I'm not stupid.
I mean, I didn't know it started over.
You didn't?
No, I didn't really pay attention. So when I said that, I wasn't saying it to you. I was just saying it in general.
You just realized that you were unhappy.
I'm coming.
You might not wanna.
I'm gonna take that TV out my mama room.
Why?
Cause she don't watch it.
That ain't your call to make.
It is my TV.
That ain't fair. That's wrong, rude, and crude. Guardian Shiva. True. That's the son of a man who is stretching. My hits are what you go off for, yes, y'all. You don't. This is also like, You know, all that came from the same dude who said that no one knows the lyrics to "Baby Got Back," and if anybody in the comments says they know it, just because you Googled it. Meanwhile, I'm like, nigga, I know damn near that whole goddamn Aaron.
What? Oh, yeah, he has said a lot of dumb shit.
Yeah, and like the thing is, I think if he doesn't like try to get like a handle on it, because like what people don't realize is that you asshole. Like white dudes on YouTube or the internet in general always get a pass. They always get a pass. Like Logan Paul, PewDiePie could lynch a nigga online in a YouTube video, and his core fans would still be his core fans.
Hating on him because he was on top. They wouldn't hate on him because he was.
You sure that didn't have nothing to do with the fact that he called somebody a nigger live on stream?
Oh yeah, that was bad. That was bad. Wait, that wasn't him that did that, was it? It was somebody else.
Yeah,
that was
no, it was him.
It was clearly him.
I thought
no,
that was
no, Batch, don't
what's the
question
dude's
it.
name?
It was PewDiePie.
Okay, well, no. The guy with the blonde hair that plays fighting games. He did a thing too.
Maximilian?
Yeah, he did. Cause he apologized for shit.
Again, and he...
Okay, what did he apologize for?
he pretty much said something that was to the effect of nigger, but like he explained how that accident happened.
You accidentally said nigger?
You either get to the word nigger or you don't. I mean, what's the in between?
That's like calling your girlfriend a fat bitch. You either got there or you didn't.
The hell?
I would prefer you own it. Like, yeah, I'm a little racist. Like, I don't hate black people, but I do think they're very different from white people. And if you're gonna tell me that he wrong for that, like, you right?
Look the video up.
No, nigga, just tell me.
Nah, look, cause I don't remember. I don't remember. If I remember, I'd tell you.
Was it titties? Did he say black girls get the best titties? White people ain't shit. Cause I feel like I can say that in a video and it'd be, I guarantee you, like all the negative fuck, Mark, I want to, but I don't think I should. Oh, Mark is the greatest. Better than Muhammad Ali. He ain't got shit on you.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Sure.
Oh shit.
I like how Mark just like lets the weird stuff go. Oh! That was trying to hurt me on purpose. So like when I say like the white dudes get away with shit like that, it's like keep in mind, like Ego Raptor used to say nigga on like, and it would be one of those things.
He said that in faggot on the regular. So.
Yeah, he would like when he would bust a freestyle with Jmann while recording Game Grumps, he would say nigga. And
really?
Yes.
Game Grumps?
Yes.
Wow.
And here's the problem with that. There are when stuff like that happens, there are people who edit and upload your shit.
You need me?
Probably not.
The boss is almost dead.
Yeah, so it's probably better than not. Got it.
Don't let me lie to you. The boss isn't dead.
I'm not dead though, so that's all I care about. Like, yeah, he used to say like, "Let me tell you a motherfucking story about a nigga like me," and shit like that. Like, he would say,
"Wow,
man, how did you, man?" And I used to question
I didn't watch him back then.
Cause I used to question, does he know that that's not okay to say, or does he just not care? Cause like that same like Fairy Wish Prince by
oh yeah, nigga,
my
you're
Stanford.
crazy.
Nigga, you're crazy. I can afford an Xbox. And it's just a matter of like, do you know that's not okay, or do you just not care? Because this is the weirdest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Because he had another racist one, like it was black people in Africa type of video. And when I was watching the Awesome series, he was like, you know,
Oh shit, yeah, nigga. Oh yeah,
Damn right,
shit, yeah.
nigga. Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, right, nigga. Is that where that came from? Is that what Jamie be
Yeah.
doing? Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, it's just funny
The
that
crow
he.
on dude's head.
It's just really funny that he doesn't get it. Like, cause he's like, cause he's actually like pointed it out like recently here that he's like, there are things that like if they did Game Grumps when they were younger, it wouldn't have worked out because they didn't have the same they didn't have the same like understanding of what was right and wrong. Like they didn't have the same like what's the word I'm looking for? They didn't
I
understand
guess
when
life
something wasn't
experience,
okay. Yeah, so now they know like okay, like we can't say stuff like that.
Right.
Because I was thinking, you know that there are people who edit your videos, like whether it be Barry or anybody else. Like when he was editing it, and he was like he heard you say the N word, he didn't think to himself,
Whoa. Cause I'm thinking about what you said he said,
yeah,
and
a
then
nigga
him
like me.
popping off the word nigga a lot. I'm like, wait a minute.
He just says the word nigga a lot.
No, I don't think he was talking about nigga and faggot specifically. I think he may have been talking about something else, not those things.
Wait, who we talking about? You talking about Eagle Raptor?
Man, what have we been talking about for like the last hour?
No, I'm just saying because the last thing you said something about was Maximilian. So if you wasn't listening,
No, it wasn't.
It sure wasn't, man.
Okay.
We've been talking about Ego Raptor for hell now.
No, the last time Jay said something.
Oh
it
yeah,
was
but
like,
he was
mad.
Oh man, don't get me confused with Jmann.
I'm listening.
2 days
Yeah,
later
he's
talking about
listening.
some. Did you say something about?
about ugly ass coon hoes? What the fuck? Like,
Oh no, and no. This was saying
my
that he
God.
was like,
I got
that
it.
he was like, we didn't have the sense of what was right and wrong.
Yeah, well,
back
something like
then.
that.
I don't.
Well, not necessarily that,
Well,
but don't quote me on that.
well, something along the lines of that. Whether
Yeah.
that was that word for word doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think he was talking about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't, because in the mortal words of you, nigga, you crazy. If you have no idea that with your skin complexion, your ethnicity, saying the word nigga, you know it's wrong.
Yeah,
I don't care how old. I don't care how old you are. You know it's wrong.
Because I think about how
like-
often we use the word nigger, and I think about like older black people would be genuinely mortified by how often we use that word, and we do use it in a negative tone, and we specifically do use it in a negative tone towards ignorant ass black folks. We ain't necessarily trying to hide that that's what the fuck we talking about. We talking about stupid ass coons who out there killing mamas in the car with their kids. Like those motherfuckers are niggers, like 100%. But he did like, and I ain't gonna say he didn't understand that what they was doing was wrong. He understood that he shouldn't have been using the N-word. I just think that like as a white boy growing up in the whatever the fuck, like he just didn't understand. They didn't have that sensibility, I guess I should say. It's like to know not to say it. Did you die?
You ain't
you're alive.
Mark,
this
that
is
shelter
crazy.
from the word nigga.
Mark, this is nuts, man.
You ain't that shelter from the world. Yeah, I don't think
No,
he was
ain't
talking
nobody.
about that when it came to the things that he said that, you know.
No, he actually did like own that. Like that, you know, in the Metal Gear Awesome series that he used the N-word, and he was like, there's no way he would do that now. And I feel the only reason he feels that way is because he's more well known now, so he wouldn't do it now. But back then he was, you know, no offense to him, but he was a nobody. So it was a lot, you know, it was a lot easier for him to get away with that shit.
What are you around his other friends?
Yeah, I'm done with this for tonight. I am not fucking. Well, I'm gonna stay away from the boss. You should have won.
Mark, this is so hard.
Come on. You had to turn around, didn't you? Fuck it. Just die.
Oh. You killed it. Like, what was it? Okay, what the fuck was you holding back that killed it like that, and you wasn't just using it.
Hell yeah.
None. I happened to have my showdown ability at that point.
Cause I genuinely was about to be
is.
upset with you. Like, you mean we could have ended this hellas ago, and you was like, nah. Like, I want Martin to experience this because I'm a good friend, and this is how you know, this is how we get down around these here parts, partner. And I'm like, Mark, this is nuts. like I actually stopped and was like, Mark, this is crazy.
Because I'll say, like, of all the Borderlands bosses, that is the most intense.
Well, that was. Alright, pick up the shit we
I'm
need.
confused. I didn't like. I must not have heard what you said.
There's
So,
a
me?
Stingray
Say it
skin
me.
over here.
What?
A Stingray skin.
Alright,
It's somewhere in there. I don't know.
I got it.
Exactly.
I got it. Alright, picking up the stuff. Alright, money, moon rocks.
Oh. But when you die, you see all your loved ones. Oh.
I feel like they intentionally did this so
Oh.
you couldn't farm it. Like, and if you did,
I'm like,
you'd have to like pay. You'd have to
I thought I meant
really,
like when you die,
really
you see all your
earn,
loved ones as in not the
you
one
know, the farm.
that
Like,
died
you know what I
before
mean?
you.
All right, that's all I can pick
Yeah.
up. Ugh. Well, that's the first time we beat the boss.
Oh,
I
there's
don't know
an
how
orange
long this
weapon.
video is. I don't have any space.
I mean, I'm taking it. It doesn't matter. It's a laser weapon anyway. You don't like laser weapons.
But wouldn't that be fun though? If that's how heaven works, you reunite with people you ain't seen in a long ass time. You look different, man. You done changed.